Well, let's talk about the power of art. Art is amazingly powerful. It has the power to spark awareness and understanding of different cultures. It has the power to establish a bond between diverse individuals. And finally, it has the power to bring people together. So how did today's artists accomplish this? First, through the art, with their expressions of feelings and imagination. And secondly, how we, as the audience, are going to feel and understand the point that they're trying to get across to us. So let's look for insight into the artist's mind, not only in their art, but in the words they use to describe their art and emotions. Words such as beautiful, kind, anxious, fragile, vulnerable, exuberant, passion, confused, independence, sadness, simple, unity, reflection, lonely, and joy. Very strong and stimulating words that capture our attention, open our minds, and motivate us to communicate. Well, the obvious is that we experience art visually. Our eyes see, but more importantly, our eyes are portals to our heart and soul. Our heart beats, our soul feels a responsibility to accept and join. Eyes, they see, but while we see, others see us, truly creating a community with a common purpose. And finally, eyes. The beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And we could thank author Margaret Wolf Hungerford for that phrase. And what that does is it expresses the role of the observer of the art and how we come together with the artist to create a common cause. Art also transfers the power of interpretation to the audience, that would be us, to relate, react, and develop our own meaning and connection. Once again, bringing independent thinking to communal conclusions. Leo Tolstoy's essay, What is Art? He explained, it's a means of union among people, joining people together in the same feelings towards well-being of individuals and all of humanity. A great quote. So we highlighted and focused on the role of art for cultural diplomacy. Now let's talk about our artists. Today's exhibition is an international youth art exhibit presenting very provocative artworks. There's some extremely deep meaning in many of those artworks. So I would suggest that not only do you look at the artwork, but make sure you read the artist's explanation in the guide that you'll have access to later. And focus on the youth and the young artists. They have unique voices. They love change. They take risks. They're fearless. Their unfiltered creativity and borderless minds give them an optimism that anything and everything is possible. Their engagement with technology and social media's platforms creates group thinking. They express thoughts and ideas, not just words. They expect, almost demand, reaction, and more importantly, action. Youth have a major stake in the future. They want to create a collective, positive result. As Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. So I'm proud to say today's young artists have aroused us. So let's open up our minds, open up our hearts and souls, and come together this evening. It's been said, thoughts and ideas are worthless unless shared. So this evening, let's share. I must admit that I have very little artistic talent, and I certainly would not be categorized as youthful. However, I have become a better person because of the young creative people that surround me. Thank you very much.